Hello, everyone. I was trying to wait for any stragglers that we might have, so I just want to say welcome to Business 241 Spring session. Look forward to working with everyone. I had the opportunity to meet several of you and to interact with you. What we're going to cover today, really, we're going to touch bases on the syllabus. We're going to go over some of the expectations, and then there'll be an opportunity to ask any questions. If you want to watch a replay of our Collaborate session, it's being recorded right now, and you will be able to pull that up. I'll also save it to the YouTube channel, and then I'll post the YouTube video in our announcements. Many of you have gone to the YouTube channel. There's actually a playlist for our course. Feel free to subscribe. Then that way, you'll actually get an email every time there's a new video or new posting there. So I don't know, it always helps. I'll be putting material and videos there as well as in our announcements, so you'll have access to that. The other thing is, if there's anything you'd like to see, any type of topics, anything you'd like to have more in-depth of a discussion, you can contact me directly via email, voice, or text, as well as letting me know, and I can put together some type of video. If there's a problem that you'd like to see solved or something worked out, I'd be happy to do that for you. And by sharing it via video, everyone can partake in that information. So I'm going to get started. There's no one here as of yet, but I hope somebody jumps in and we're able to participate together. So I just wanted to jump in on our syllabus. So as you see, you've got my contact information here. I'm very accessible, so I would say there is the Ask the Instructor portion in the discussion board in Blackboard. I'm in our course several times during the day. If you would like a faster response, more immediate, I would say email me. That would be a lot more direct, or send me a text message. The number that you see there, that is my cell phone, so you can send me a text message or give me a call. If I'm not able to speak, just leave a detailed message and I will get back to you. Some of you have emailed me, so I normally have my cell phone on me. If I don't have my cell phone on me, I have my watch with me, which is a mobile device. So you may get some emails or responses back saying that I'm emailing you from my watch, and that's because I use the voice to text, and sometimes it may not work as clean as actually typing it. But just so you know that, I'm happy to communicate. I don't really have any type of borders or hours. I'm pretty open to when you can email me or text me. So, and if you'd like to have some type of live appointment, we can schedule that. Or if you'd like to talk on the phone, live, online, we can do that as well. I'm very open to that as well. So, also, you'll find the technical assistance information for our course. So the online learning department there, really awesome, always eager and ready to help. So make sure to utilize your resources there on that end. We've got our course dates. As we know, we've got some holidays, so we've got President's Day coming up this month, and we've got spring break, and there's no assignments due or exams during this date. Got the textbook. So there is a link in the announcements where you get the access to the ebook. So I know many of you have not gotten your textbooks as of yet, but you can go in through that link and access the chapters through the ebook. Let me know if you have any questions or difficulties with that, and message me directly about that, and we can discuss that further. But that's pretty clear-cut with the access for that. We all know this is a web-based course. We have our synchronous sessions, and this is actually one of them, which is today. This is our course introduction, and then the midterm review. We have that as well on March 11th, and then the final review, which is on May 4th. May 4th. You do have one proctored exam. So there are several questions about this. The first exam is actually the quiz, and we'll go into that a little bit more. I do accept late assignments, so discussion board posts. If assignments are turned in 1 to 7 days after the due date, you'll receive half of the points. Assignments turned in 7 days after the due date, will not be accepted. So you want to make sure to contact me. Really, communication is the key when it comes down to the discussion and the grading in the course. So you want to make sure that you're really getting in touch with me and letting me know what's going on, and really communicating about what's happening with you. So I'm really open and flexible, and I understand that life gets in the way, and that there can be issues as well. Now, when we get into the methods of evaluation for the course, you've got several assignments. So you've got the midterm exam. That's actually the first test. And that's 10% of your grade. It's open book. You'll be taking that at home. And then you'll have your second test, which is actually the final exam, and that'll cover selected material, from chapters 12 to 21. That's 15% of your grade. That exam is open book. So you want to look at it as far as the quizzes. You're going to have 3, and they're going to go. The first is over chapters 1 through 5. The second, chapters 6 through 10, and the third, chapters 12 through 15. And the quizzes will count for 15% of the final course grade. So you see that's 40% of the grade, but what really is the meat and potatoes of the course, of your grade, are the discussion questions. So you want to make sure that you're participating. These questions, this is 60% of your final grade. So that's over half of your final grade is based on the discussion questions. You're expected to answer weekly, right, and give feedback to your classmates after the answers are posted in the discussion board. So you want to make sure you get in there early, put in your post, get your answer in there, and you want to make sure that it applies to the topic and the discussion. So I'm looking at the quality of the post and the timeliness of it. Now, if you're using any resources, you want to make sure to cite those resources. You can use MLA or APA style for citation, but you want to make sure that you're actually doing that. Here's some links that will help you with this. And feel free to ask me any questions if you have them concerning citations, but that's very important as well. as far as the discussion questions. Now, again, you've got 15 activities, so if you want to look at it from a points standpoint, there's 15 activities, so there's 40 points for each. So when we talk about the discussion board activity, we're going to look at timeliness of the posting and the quality of the post. So I'm looking at that. Also, your response to your colleagues, to your classmates as well. Also, responses to any questions or comments that I may have there as well. I'll be looking at that. So you want to make sure to get in there, again, early with your post. Check in there as frequently as possible. Make sure that you are answering, and not just very good or good job, but really get in there in depth. I'm looking for some quality responses, quality commentary. In the beginning, so in the first few weeks, you'll see I'll be in the discussion board quite a bit, asking you questions and trying to just incite more activity in the discussion board. However, as we move forward and we start building up our own flow and our own pace with the course, the expectation will be that everyone there will be actually contributing to the discussion. So keep in mind, I'm always reading, I'm always watching, I'm always there. So even if you don't, see a post from me, rest assured that I'm reading your discussion posts. If you have any questions about your grade, make sure to reach out to me as soon as possible. If you're not able to make a post or there's some type of issue, let me know ahead of time, and then I can work with you as far as the posting and the timing. But again, communication is the key. This is an online course, so it takes just a couple of minutes. You can send a text message, an email, or give me a call, leave a voicemail if you do have any issues or if there are any questions. Don't hesitate. So again, we've got one midterm exam. That's 100 points. We've got our final exam, which is 250 points. And we've got our quizzes, which are 3. And each one of the quizzes are worth 50 points apiece. So there's the grade scale. Take a look at that. And this is really a qualitative course because discussion-driven course, which comprises most of your grade. So let's take a look at week 1, just to get an idea of the flow of the class. So everyone should have completed the syllabus sign-off by now. Signed off that you read the syllabus, did your introductions. Kudos to everybody who got in there early. Get your introductions done. Now, by yesterday, your initial posts for the discussion should have been completed. So those should have been completed by yesterday. And then what happens by tomorrow, you should have your replies, and those should be completed as well for week 1. If it is posted late, there will be points deducted, but you want to make sure that you get in there and that you're posting. Now, if we look at the assignment for week 1, you got the assignment, you're reading the text Chapter 1. You've got the segment there. You're going to, it tells you right there, you're going to put 2 or 3 well-developed paragraphs and discuss how this company displays good citizenship. Now, you're going to go to the end and choose any 5 discussion questions and then provide well-developed complete responses to the question. Also, provide at least 2 comments to your fellow classmates. You can do more than 2, but this is the portion that's required as far as the response. You want at least 2 comments to your classmates, and then this will be posted in week 1. So this is the assignment for week 1. So you want to make sure by Sunday you're in there. You got well before Sunday, you got your initial post done. That gives you time to get in there and to critique. It also gives everyone else time to read through your posts and be able to respond. So getting in there early, I think that's the best way to really maneuver this discussion board in the course. If you have any questions with that, let me know. Also, again, if you go in here on the syllabus, you got my information, as well as in the course shell, you have my information. We've got our discussion board here with the introductions. Now, assignment 2 is already up, so get started on that as well as soon as possible. So you've got assignment 2 is reading the text chapter 2, and then get in there again 1 to 2 paragraph responses for each of the questions. So 1 to 2 paragraphs for each question, and then 2 comments at least to your fellow classmates. And so you want to make sure that that's done. Then also the first assignment, or the first exam is actually a quiz. So you want to make sure that you've signed up for that. You've gotten registered for the quiz, and you're ready to take that. If you have any difficulties with signing up for the quiz, let me know as well. We'll start, it's a great class. We're going to start getting into flow of things. Really, I'd say in the first 3 weeks, that's when we start getting into a flow. Again, everyone is great. I really love the introductions, the responses, a lot of quality, a lot of great work. I'm excited to work with this class, excited to really interact, and we'll learn from each other. The other thing I'd like to mention is that we will have a extra credit assignment for our course, which will more than likely involve a guest speaker. So if many of you have had a chance to take a look at the YouTube channel, you've seen that we've had guest speakers, and that's really part of the extra credit assignment. I think that's fun, very interactive. I'm working on having someone come in and speak with everyone with a financial related topic, which I think brings even more real world perspective to the course as well. So right now I am going to hang on and wait a little bit for someone to come in if anyone has any questions. Just give that opportunity for us to have a dialogue, ask any questions in this session. So I may turn the video off, but if you have any questions, let me know. So far, there is no one here in our session, but that's all right because we're going to actually record it. So it's recording right now, and this will be posted in our course shell. So when you log in, you can go to Blackboard, collaborate, and you can view the recording. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to copy this, and it'll be in our playlist for the course on the YouTube channel, on the finance YouTube channel, and then you can always view it there and get a notification if you subscribed. And I'll also put it in one of our announcements, so we'll be able to take a look at that as well. So again, I'm leaving the floor for any questions, comments, or concerns. Another thing I wanted to mention is that, you know, like I said, I'm very open as far as my timeline with communication. So never hesitate to either reach out to me via voice, text message, or email, or through our course. Whichever is comfortable and easy for you, that's fine for me. Again, if you call me and I don't answer, that means I'm not able to talk at that time, but I will get back to you within 24 hours. What seems to work a lot better for many of my students, past and even present so far, is email. So I get my email directly on my cell phone, as I mentioned, on my watch, and pretty much immediately I'm notified, and I would be able to get back to you. But again, maximum 24 hours, I'll get back to you with any type of question or comment that you may have. So make sure you use me. I'm the resource that's here for you. You know, this is our class. Everyone's contribution is very important to the success of our course. Make sure, don't hesitate, don't be shy. This is a wonderful course. It's always exciting. And a great opportunity to learn about finance. I mean, this is money. So this is something that will help you, your family, friends, coworkers. The information, you can utilize that yourself. I mean, we all work for some type of business one way or another. So I mean, this really is a course that is, I would say, has a foundation of usefulness. It will really help you moving forward. So keep that in mind. Be excited. I'm excited about it. I'm happy to work with all of you. Actually, everyone has some very interesting backgrounds, so interesting to hear a lot of stories, hear your contributions as far as in the discussion and your perspectives. I mean, that makes it really exciting to me to really get to interact with so many students from so many diverse and very interesting backgrounds. So I really love it. I held up. We have not had anybody to come in, so I am going to end this session. I may stop the recording, but I will be here for the next, I would say, 20 minutes or so, but I will stop the recording portion. Again, if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. It's going to be a great semester. This is going to be an awesome course. I look forward to working with everyone. And just let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I will be here until about 7:45, so I'll still be in our session till approximately 7:45 if you want to jump in and have any questions, but I'm going to stop the recording portion right now. All right, thank you.